is where our lives begin, and they goes on.
What's going on, everybody? Yes, it's Friday night. Sorry to get to you late. This is episode 6 of Marconi's Regret, and yes, do not adjust your YouTube TVs or whatever it is you guys are watching this on, because if you are seeing Matt, you are seeing myself. That means one thing and one thing only. I paid for XSplit. Yay! Yes. Tonight we got a pretty. See, we're keeping it loose tonight. Not a lot of stuff's going on in the world. Who cares if that's who Trump met? Who cares about all that? Tonight, I wanted to keep it loose. There's some stories out there. Lisa Lampanelli losing her shit. We have some stories. A story that actually is that a very good friend of mine, his uncle was involved in one of those Florida man stories. So I thought tonight would be fun to focus on those stories about people from our most southern state. I can't describe it, but
America's penis.
Oh yeah, America's penis. But and if you heard that is my co-host over here, my buddy, my Canadian counterpart. That is Mecha Matt. Matt, say hello to the people out there in the world.
Hello. Can they see me?
I think they can. I think they can.
Right. This is what I look like.
I'm
very pale for an Arab. I realize that. This is what I look like.
Yes, I think your video actually no, okay. No, I don't think it did freeze. Hopefully this post and everything's going A-okay, because like I said, this is me using XSplit for the first time. So this is where we're going to Matt. What's been going on with you?
Nothing much. Obviously, the big trade just happened, but I don't think we're going to get too much into that.
I mean, you just posted a video, but you could get into it. The trade that he's talking about is Max Domi and Alex Galchenyuk both switching places. Alex Galchenyuk, I fucked that up, is going to the Hockey Siberia, which is the Arizona Coyotes, and Max Domi, son of...
It's easier to say.
Yeah, son of Ty Domi, is going to the beloved Montreal Canadiens. Matt, what do you think about this?
As long as Alex Galchenyuk's sister stays in Montreal, I'm happy.
Well, here's the thing. I know you love her.
Yeah.
I know when you were on Twitter, you used to tweet to her a lot.
I used to message her all the time, yeah.
Did she ever message you back?
No.
Why?
Which is okay.
Which is okay.
I think she was just so encumbered by me, she didn't feel the need to message me back.
She was playing hard to get, you think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think, too.
I asked her if she needed a foot rub, and she said she didn't answer back.
I mean, as long as it was nothing creepy.
No.
Are you a feet guy?
Oh, yeah.
You are a feet guy?
Yeah, I don't know how it happened, but
I don't see that. There's a lot of guys that are feet guys. I'm not a feet guy.
No,
I have no problem with feet guys, but feet guys could sometimes be the creation of all the fetishes.
Yeah, it does tend to accumulate certain smells, but I think I just woke up one day and I realized I like feet.
Huh? Like, do you have a preference on the type of feet or?
I don't like when the toes are long, because then it just looks like spiders. I just, normal foot. I like foot tattoos. A lot of girls get those.
All right, yeah. Wow. I'm learning a lot about Matt. He's a freak. Because you always hear the stories of guys walking around like a department store saying, "Hey, I want to get my girlfriend shoes. Can I see what they would look like on you? You're about her size foot." And they go, "Yeah." And then the guy's just sucking on her toes. You know, like these
What
are
type of department store is that?
no, like apparently when these things happen, it doesn't like. And it's funny. My wife and I actually had a long conversation about this. Like I said to her, I go, if a guy was to pay you $300 for a pair of your old shoes, would you sell them? You knowing what he was going to do with them. She said, absolutely.
Have you ever sucked your woman's foot?
No, I have not.
No?
I never gotten to feet. No.
Okay.
No, I'll rub my wife's foot, but
Yeah.
I never ever. It's just I don't know.
Are you into other apart from the obvious, are you into other body parts such as an ankle or a elbow or a shoulder or something?
I like hands. Hands are always, there's always been like a thing, like nothing, nothing crazy, like like do you just walk around and like just stare at what looks like staring at the ground, and all of a sudden you're just staring at all the women's feet?
Sometimes, yeah. I go to beaches, nude beaches, and I just stare at feet the whole time.
Yeah. My boobs are up here, thank you. Boobs are up. Yeah. You're like just little tootsies going in the sand, and you're like, yes.
Yeah.
So who in Hollywood's feet do you like the most, or as far as that you've seen? Like,
That's a good question. Well, there's another Hollywood director who's a great foot fetishist. His name is Quentin Tarantino. He made a vampire movie where Selma Hayek reveals her luscious feet, and I think she has the best Hollywood feet.
okay, so. And here it comes down to it. Would you like a foot, like say like a Hollywood starlet that never does nudity, did nudity? Yeah. Would you rather that? Like, let's just say I don't know, Katy Perry. We can all agree that Katy Perry's attractive.
Oh yeah.
So would you rather
now that she has that short boyish hair?
Yeah. Okay, let's do Katy Perry from like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Say she did a movie where she was like, okay, there was a chance for full nudity. She had to do this: a chance for full frontal nudity, or you got to see her feet for 2 minutes.
Oh, that's an easy question because in her California video, we see her feet, so that's nothing special. If someone who's never done nudity reveals her bush, that's like forbidden fruit. And who doesn't like fruit?
But no, I'm just okay. It's a bad. But say if you've never seen her feet, and you were directing it, you could have done either or. You could have had her feet put on a pedestal, or 5 seconds of a full frontal nudity shot.
Well, I say I like feet. I don't think I'd rather it over the big guns.
Right, okay. Because there's guys out there that are like, oh yeah, feet.
Really?
Oh, feet. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I've seen some weird poor guys sniff feet after girls' sweaty workout.
You would probably love my good friends Heather and Dave. You've listened to them, and yes, they're a fetish porn star. They normally concentrate on spanking though. So
I'm dying to meet them. I
gotta get them. I'm gonna get them on sooner than later.
Yeah.
But
so they're married porn stars.
But they weren't married. They were as porn stars. It's and they're fetish porn stars. He's he's been in videos, but he does a lot of directing and stuff. Okay. And his wife Heather, aka Heidi Knight, she's a comic, and she also is does the fetish porn things.
Yeah.
And she used to be my co-host on the same show with the same namesake. And she's so she does the videos too, and yeah. So they would probably be very, because you see, for you, I think it would be great because I know how what's the word I'm looking for? Sheltered. You came from a very conservative Christian family, and you know, in just the fact to have you and have them in the same conversation would be great.
Oh man, I'm dying for it.
Yeah, I know. You'll probably get disowned from your family.
Yeah, but so the husband would allow his wife to shaboink other men.
I haven't seen anything where she's with another man.
Okay.
She's normally. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure that there's stipulations and there's
Right.
as long as they're okay with it because they're a very open couple.
Obviously.
Yeah, but normally the videos are her spanking girls or dudes or
Interesting.
So, yeah.
So you would work with her. Did she know you watched her videos?
I didn't know. Actually, she wasn't doing it then.
Oh, okay.
She was not doing it. This is probably something doing it probably like the past couple of years. But after she said it, I was like, yeah, let me say, oh, that's hysterical. I used to do stand up with you. It's just funny. Like, to me, it's like, so watch it like, oh yeah, I went to high school with this chick, that's what was me, but it's just really funny. But speaking of really funny, today on the show on Marconi's Regret, see, Florida's a very weird place. Matt, I'm sure you've been there because I know a lot of fucking people from Quebec go down there a lot.
Yep. We've been to Walt Disney. I'm a fan of Mickey Mouse.
Yes, I mean a lot of people are, and so
I can't say it with a straight face.
I'm a fan of Mickey Mouse. Yes. The Mecca Mats family has probably been down there. So, Florida's a very weird place. Florida is my mother lives in Florida. She's and see, the thing is with Florida, my theory with it is everybody who has problems in the other 49 states and even in probably the provinces up there all think that it's okay to go run to Florida if you're having, because for whatever reason people think that Florida is the bee's knees of, because Mickey Mouse lives there. So and I just think people think just because it's tropical that everything will be fine. But there's some stories that come out because when you have all the people from society that are rejected moving to one. What the hell just happened? Hold on. This is not good. Oh, come on.
Yep.
All right, you there?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know if that was my side. I cut out for a bit.
Yeah, I see that, but okay. I think you're back up. All right, so like I was saying, we lost you again, man. Oh, there you go. All right. I think we're good.
Yep.
But like I was saying, Florida is. You get all the cretins of society, all the offs, all the castaways, and they just seem to move down to this place. And then some of them breed, and they find other castaways, and then they make little castaways, little misfits, and then little misfits find other little misfits, and then they make more little misfits, and then that's all Florida is. So the first story I'm bringing up is bad drugs. Cops will test them for you. If you feel you've purchased the wrong illegal drug, fear not. Most law enforcement are willing to help. Just ask Putnam County Sheriff's Office. Douglas Peter Kelly, 49 of Hawthorne near Gainesville, told sheriff detectives that he had a violent reaction to smoking some methamphetamine. And he wanted to press charges against the person who sold it to him, the illegal drug. About a week earlier, investigators said. Drug units detectives invite Kelly to come in Thursday so they could test the drug for him. He drove to the sheriff's office. He handed them the crystal-like substance wrapped in aluminum foil. It tested positive for methamphetamine. Detectives said Kelly was arrested and charged with possession of methamphetamine. He was walked next door to the Putnam County Jail and was held on $5,000 bail. Oh boy, this guy is like the stupid. He's the stupid version of Heisenberg. He's, could you picture, him going? I just pictured in my head going, I am the danger to myself. And here's an interesting side note to this story. Now, whenever you see these stories that come out of Florida, a part of you thinks that these are not true and they can't be true. This is a true story. You want to know why I know it's a true story, Matt?
It's from Florida?
No, that's not why. No, because this is a very good friend of mine's uncle. And I confirmed the story with him afterwards. Now, he didn't post the story. He said because he was still friends with his uncle on Facebook. But I'm friends with a cousin of his who posted this story. So we all have black sheeps in our family. So, I had my great uncle who was, when he was 69 years old, who pretty much, he rear-ended a woman, and he ended up in his car. He was gay too. That's what makes it funny. So, and then when they were on the side of the road, he actually punched her in the face and left. And then rear-ended her in the face. He didn't like the plea deal that he had with his lawyer. So he went down and threatened the lawyer, and the cops threw him on the ground, and he literally went down there in his fucking robe with pajamas on and threatened. This is true. If you ever look at Andrew Partika from the Trentonian, it's he made the front page. But Matt, what do you have to say to our good friend Doug Kelly? Shout out to Artie Kelly though.
Before I was just trying to family, and I think I may be it. I'm not even that wild. But as for Andrew, whatever his name is, that's Doug, crazy.
Doug Kelly.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You asked him to be on the show, and what did he tell you?
He told me that he was hanging out with his cousin, and my response to that was, that he couldn't do it tonight because he had his cousin over. My response to that was, are you going to be testing his math? I mean, I thought that was very nice of the cops to test it for him. It just. I mean, it's good that he didn't get a bad batch. So normally he's probably going to go back. Maybe. Here's the thing. Just throwing this out there, Matt. Maybe he shouldn't be smoking meth.
Maybe, but does the story say who bailed him out?
No, it doesn't. But it was only $5,000.
True.
I mean, that's not a lot for bail.
Possession, yeah.
He wasn't a flight risk, obviously. So they probably he was the complete opposite. So he probably just had to pay the 10% on that
Yeah.
because the bail bondsman. So 10% of that would have been just $500. So
Oh, I just saw his photo, and that is a meth doer. Yep,
Is
he
a
has
meth
done.
doer.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. And here's the other story that I just sent to you. It's these are all Florida stories. Florida veteran convinces 2 female officers to have 3-way instead of giving him a ticket. This man, not all heroes wear capes, folks, but Daniel Sharp, 32, and a Marine combat veteran, was pulled over at 3 a.m. leaving a Taco Bell for going 29 miles in a 20-mile-an-hour zone. Then 2 identified female deputies began to approach the vehicle, and that's when the real trouble began. Instead of handing over his Florida-issued driver's license and proof of insurance, Sharp began to seduce the officers and began to perform sexual acts in the back of the vehicle. Other officers arrived on the scene to find both deputies and Mr. Sharp fully undressed in the middle of a lewd act acts in public, a spokesperson said. This guy, I don't know what fucking game he was spitting. And the guy looks like he may be homeless.
I apologize. I was looking at the wrong. I thought he was the meth guy.
No, he does. That's very accurate.
Yeah.
But he's not doing meth. He's macking it to 2 female cops so well that he didn't. I mean, that is a story that every guy dreams of.
Yeah, dude. Like my best friend, talking about fetishes. He says his dream is to get pulled over and then ram them in the jail. You know.
2 lady cops.
Yeah.
I
think
that's what you think. That's what
we're no longer friends.
That's what you want to be friends with a gay? No.
Oh, I thought it was rhetorical.
No. You want to be friends with a gay guy? No, friends with.
Sure, why not? They smell like soap. Just as long as they're not touching me, you know, we're good. What? At my college, there was such a high rate or such a high amount of transsexuals. I remember being friends with this girl, and halfway through the year, she revealed that she was actually a guy. And it's the weirdest feeling. It's like a brain fuck. Because here you are with this blonde girl, and you're kind of attracted to her in some weird way. And then she reveals, oh, by the way, I'm not Virginia. My real name is Roger. And you're just like, whoa.
Oh, shit. Yeah, no, that's what we call is that the crying game.
Yeah,
At least it didn't come to that.
Yeah, but I could have suspected in the crying game. The transsexuals really boosted their makeup game and the way they fixed themselves up. You could barely tell that they're the opposite sex.
Yeah. It's definitely it's definitely true, so to say.
Yep.
Because of there was one time this happened probably I was like 20. I was very young. And my friend, he did something, this Halloween haunt thing that he asked me to be a part of.
Yeah.
And there was a bunch of other kids, you know, around my age, you know, and just sitting there talking. And then I meet this one girl. She said, "Hi, my name's Pierre." And I thought it was like, I didn't think anything of it.
Pierre.
She was like a cute Asian chick. But it's they call me Palm. I said, okay, whatever. So I was just sitting there talking. My friend's mom comes up to me. And says, "Jake, be very careful." I go, why? He goes, that girl you were talking to is really a guy. And one thing she likes to do is trick straight guys into, like, making out.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I was
Dude,
like,
I have chills right now. That's terrifying.
oh my god. But, like, I was like, and, like, I made the joke. I'm like, nothing. That is one cute dude. Like, I probably wouldn't be that upset, you know? It's like, I'm like, but, like,
Here's a question.
yeah.
If there was a transsexual, so a guy that became a girl, and you couldn't tell at all it's a guy. Say he looked like who's hot? Amy Adams.
Okay.
You know, you can't tell at all it's a guy. Would you let him or her give you a blowjob, and you're not married, by the way?
Yeah, probably.
Whoa.
You know, concentrate on front. If I was face to face with that situation, I think it's one of those things in the moment. Like, I don't know if that makes you gay or I don't know.
Definitely makes you gay.
Maybe. Definitely. But no, that's you know, it's just one of those weird thing, you know. God bless them for going through that. It's something you and I can never ever understand.
Yeah, it's a remarkable perseverance, the way they just make themselves look like the opposite sex. Back in the day, you know, guys take drapes and throw it on them and call it a dress, and they wouldn't even shave. That's not convincing. Now they got me totally fooled. I can't tell who's what.
Yeah, nah. You just throw a wig on and keep your beard. There was a guy that got karaoke. I'm using the term "guy" very loosely.
Yeah.
But I could not figure it out. I could not figure him out, like, at all. Because his name was... God bless his soul, because Wayne actually did pass away to cancer. He was a great guy. Or woman. Wayne used to go to karaoke with a dress on, his makeup done, but still go by the name Wayne when getting called up, and like when she or you know, and she even made the joke about I should do the song Lola from the Kinks. If you're familiar, you are familiar with. I know that song's really old, but you are familiar with it, right?
Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
Yes. So he used to go up and he used to perform that song and a bunch of other songs, and it was just like I'm like I remember turning to my wife and like other people. I'm like, this just why? I'm like, why? It's not because it's like shit or get off the pot, dude, or girl, you know. It's like commit, either be Wayne or Wynette, you know. Just fucking don't be fucking Wayne in a dress, you know. Do it up, you know, and that's the thing. Like I'll always feel like that. When he passed away, that he never ever got to be his true self because of the fact that he has to, he was just Wayne in a dress, you know, who sang pretty well too, you know, and I think he knew he was Wayne in a dress. I don't know if I've ever seen Wayne date anybody, but yeah, I mean. You know, shout out to the people that are going through changes. I know I have a friend who becoming in a transition, and I can never figure it out. It's not something for me to ever figure out. But anyway, talking about somebody looking like they're going through a transition. I showed this to you. Lisa, San Jose fans perplexed, angered by Lee Lampanelli rant on stage. You there?
I'm there. I haven't seen the video, so you're gonna have to explain it a bit.
Okay. Well, in the video, fan paid $125 for a ticket.
Yep.
To see comedian Lisa Lampanelli on Sunday night in the city National Civic Center in San Jose. Were left irritated and a bit confused when they feel the comedian lashed out too seriously at a heckler and then at the audience. According to the NBC Bay Area, a man directed some comments at Lampanelli, which caused a confrontation between the two. It escalated when, as a TMZ reporter, the man attempted to hand her a $100 bill to shut the fuck up. It didn't end there. Before directing an ear at the audience, she insulted the lighting engineer from the stage. When did I fucking tell you to leave those fucking lights on? I said it, and I fucking mean it, you fucking moron. So she then appeared to scold the audience for cheering when she told the heckler to leave. Anyone who thinks any fucking help needs to shut the fuck up, she said, according to a video by TMZ. I didn't need your help with any of my life, and I don't need it now. Some in the audience say the comedian went too far and ended her set early. However, both Lampanelli's representatives and promoters for the show say that Lampanelli finished her set as scheduled. Lisa Lampanelli performed a 1-hour set on June 10th in San Jose with comedian Frank DeCara. Opening the show, says spokesperson for the promoter of the SF Gate. Although the show was interrupted by a guest that was heckling her, she did complete her full set. Nevertheless, some fans were upset. Now, I did see the rant. One thing I want to address is, God damn, Lisa Lampanelli, what the hell happened?
Well, yeah, I don't know what happened, dude.
Holy crap! I thought a fucking pop punk band was getting heckled or something, and it was a thing. And I was like, oh, they chose the wrong thumbnail for this.
It's like she got hit by a hipster car.
Oh, God damn it. And then it backed up over her again.
Yeah.
You know,
whoa.
The video, the theater was not full at all. And like, I think I've even went on the record saying that I kind of liked Lisa Lampanelli. I always thought she was
yeah.
I thought,
yeah,
for the time,
I've seen. Go ahead. Sorry.
I thought for the time, like when she was coming out, that she wasn't doing. Her jokes about fucking black guys was funny. She's the queen of mean. That's what she was.
I've seen her on the roast. She's hit and miss, more hit than miss.
Yeah. She
kind of miss.
She is the queen of mean. That's her nickname. I think I lost Matt again. Did I lose Matt? Oh shit! I think I lost Matt again. Oh fuck! Oh no! I don't think I'm ever gonna do this. Okay. Let's calm down, Jake. So yeah. Oh, this is what happens when you try to do a show on a new format thingy. That's kind of what happens. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't even change the thumbnail for this. Fuck. I don't know what the hell happened to Skype. Fuck me. Come on. Get the fuck up, you fucking degenerate fucking piece of fucking. God damn. Alright. I don't know what the hell happened. shit. All right. Get Matt back on. All right, Matt. Oh, you there?
I'm here.
Okay, you're back. You're back. I don't know what the hell happened. It just went bump, and you said, "Go fuck yourself, Jake."
Oh no! I'm sorry. It must be my Canadian internet.
That's right. You guys got to get better beavers.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all right. We're moving right along with this show. It's actually not going too bad.
Yeah. You don't know how hard it is to watch porn in this household. It keeps cutting out.
That's probably the fucking crucifix just trying to stop it. Right above you. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Is this your bedroom you're in, by the way?
It is.
Holy crap, your bedroom looks like a fucking old church grandma.
Super hard to jerk off in here.
Oh my god, yeah. There's so many reminders saying why you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
Really good at focusing, honing in on, what's important.
Jesus Christ. And I say that because that's all I fucking see in the background.
Yeah. I think my parents thought I was a demon when I was really young. I put a bunch of crucifixes up.
Okay. Is your brother's room the same way? Your sister's room?
My brother's room is almost the same, maybe a bit less. My sister's room has little to nothing.
It's just like they're like, Matt, you're gonna fucking fear this dude whether you like it or not. Here, we're putting it everywhere. My grandmother didn't even have this much Bible gobbledygook on her fucking nightstand.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, these Oriental parents, they're super religious.
Jesus, wow. I mean, did you go to like a Catholic school or?
I did. And for some reason, our school word in French, it's séminaire, which is like a seminary.
Okay.
And I guess it's a seminary.
Yeah, seminary school. Okay.
Yeah, and there would be a bunch of priests, and in the basement of the school, there was catacombs where they would bury the priests when they'd die. And I remember once we visited, it was awesome.
A bunch of dead virgins. Yeah.
When you put it that way, it's really depressing.
Guys had to pray it out all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Nah, dude. I think, like we were saying, talking about Lisa Lampanelli, but
Yeah.
she's
the opposite of a virgin.
Yeah, opposite of a virgin indeed. Yeah. It enamors me because I just after speaking with you, I don't think that you're like the fucking holiest of people. And temptations do get the best of you, and from talking to you, and
Yeah, I'm human.
yeah, of course, but you do still consider yourself to be a very religious man, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. And it sucks because I know a bunch of people that I grew up with who went to my same school and who went to my same church. And okay, you're going to laugh and make joke, but I was an altar boy. And we were altar boys together. And they just gave up that part of their lives. And I don't know, I guess I kind of kept it over the years.
I commend you for that. There's something about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But let's get into another funny Florida story. Why is my fucking phone doing this today? Let's. All right. The funny story that I got here is Florida agency probing roller coaster derailment in Daytona Beach. That is a funny story. A Florida state agency said Friday it had opened the probe to find out why the roller coaster derailed at an amusement park in Thursday night in Daytona Beach. My mom is like 10 minutes away from there. The accident sent 2 riders plunging 34 feet to the ground and left 2 others dangling in one of the ride's cars. Whoa, why is this funny?
This sounds horrible.
It is. That's why I set it up that way. I set it up. I go, let's get into another knee slapper of a Florida story.
I'm just imagining people dangling off a roller coaster.
You want to know why? You want to know why this happened?
Why?
Because it happened in Florida. Because when you have an outcast running a roller coaster that was probably built by other outcasts and other cretins of society, and then you have the safety inspector, who's a cretin of society, come in and look at the ride. And then you get people going on the ride who are cretins of society. And it's just bound to happen.
But they should be applauded for giving us so much things to talk about, though. These outcasts, as you call them.
Yes, this is the zoo. For things I look at, there's always a Florida man story.
Yeah.
Yep. Like, look at this one. This is a woman named Crystal Methvin. This is arrested for possession of crystal meth. Crystal Methvin was arrested after police said they discovered crystal meth in her purse. She was taken into custody in May of 2018 in St. Augusta Police Department. Responded to a woman sitting in her car on the side of the highway. Crystal discovered the purse with her meth in it. She probably showed the crystal meth as her license.
It's been a theme, crystal meth in Florida.
Yes.
It's very crystal methy. I always associated it with Disney, but now it's different.
I'm Princess Crystal Meth. Watch me clean the castle of every single princess. And I'm going to blow Prince Charming for some more crystal meth. Why are my teeth falling out of my face?
What if Cinderella had a secret sister called Crystal Meth, and she was an ugly princess and her hair was all uncoiffed and she had teeth falling out? I would pay to see that movie.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm the one that they don't talk about. I'm the other Cinderella's sister, not the stepsister. I'm her real sister. I have been battling it. I have 30 days clean. She fucking goes around showing her chip, but she's only a chip from the last time she was 30 days clean. But everybody knows it's a lie, but she loves telling people every time she sees them that I've been 30 days clean.
Oh, wow.
Her prince is a dude that has a basic understanding of chemistry. It's fucking, yeah. This is Prince Jesse Pinkman.
Yeah. What if this became a movie? And we casted Amy Adams as Cinderella and Lisa Lampanelli as the sister.
Oh, yeah, yes! Look at that perfect tie-in, yes. I mean, she wouldn't have to go far. I mean, I'm pretty sure Crystal Meth, the princess, would be fucking black dudes, you know?
Yeah.
You know, anything for money.
Yep. Wow.
So, here's another story. Cookie Monster smuggles drugs. How many times have you read a headline and thought, only in Florida? Here's some crazy things that have happened in the Sunshine State recently. Florida's found roughly 300 grams of cocaine inside Cookie Monster toy in a car while searching in 2017. Hey, I need cookies. Cookies and Coke. Coke. No. Oh, you got the good stuff. I get this at Hooper's store.
Yeah. Dude, you're not gonna believe me,
Okay.
but when I went to school when we were very young, maybe 6, 7, 8 years old, our school was located in the shittiest neighborhood, and some bum there was a fence around the school. Some bum had a teddy bear and flipped it over the fence to the kids. And then they opened it up, the teddy bear, and there wasn't any drugs, but there was really moldy chips. So I don't really know what was the purpose of him throwing it over to us.
Yeah,
It was just a delicious snack.
I thought you guys were hungry. You guys actually probably dared one of the kids to eat the fucking chips.
Probably. You know what? The drugs may have been in the chips.
Yeah.
Or some poison in the chips.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There we go. A man defecates in a jewelry store lot. A man was caught on video defecating in a jewelry store parking lot. In August of 2017, Facebook wits labeled him Crapper Man. That's right. It's just downright shameful when people don't give a crap about their town. Crestview Police Chief Tony Taylor quipped, "It really stinks." I bet that guy is like at every open mic in whatever Florida shithole and trying to say these jokes over and over just so people could listen to him.
Yeah, dude. And the worst thing is that Crapper Man is even that original of a name.
No, you go, yeah, I nicknamed him Crapper Man. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't like it when people don't give a crap about this town. He probably goes to barbecues and he waits and people go, ha ha, like, ah. And he goes, if you ask me, it really stinks.
Oh man. Speaking of stink, I think I have a story.
Okay.
All right. Airplane forced to make emergency landing because woman's crotch smelled so bad. Angry passenger Jamal, who was I can't say it on straight face, who was on a flight to Washington D.C. when his flight was forced to land early, had this to say: "I thought something had crawled up in that and died. It smelt straight up like weave and diarrhea mixed with skunk juice." United Airlines Flight 193.
You gotta read it like Jamal. Man, I thought something died up in there. It smelled like straight up weave and diarrhea. Mm-hmm. Shit.
Okay. United Airlines Flight 193 to DC had to make an emergency landing after people started getting sick from the strong odor emitted by passenger Larissa Jones.
She got a stanky pussy. That's right. Smells like sizzling and hot garbage. Make a train take a dirt road.
Several passengers began to complain about the smell. Finally, after 8 passengers began vomiting, a flight attendant notified the captain and decided to make an emergency landing in Charlotte, North Carolina. Hazmat crews were called to the scene, where the plane was immediately cleaned and sanitized.
With a fucking giant fucking douche. Fucking holy shit. That is probably, you got that stinky of a pussy that you take on a plane.
Yeah, it says, "I can't believe she had the nerve to go out in public smelling like that, let alone in a confined space," said Susie Smith, flight attendant. "I should quit my job and sue the airline for pain and suffering. They knew she stank that bad before she got on the plane. I will have nightmares about the smell for the rest of my life."
It'd be funny if she said, "You know what? This smell was... I fucking reek. You know what I need to do? Go on an airplane and sit next to people for about an hour and a half to 3 hours. Sit in a nice confined spot and just let all that pussy just smell just waft around the airplane."
Yeah. The weave and skunk juice smell.
Oh. That's right. Straight
What
up
does
diarrhea.
weave smell like?
I don't know. I'm white. I don't know what weave smells like. I don't know. Hey, if you're listening, I don't think anyone's listening right now, which I don't blame them.
Yeah.
If you're listening, um, and you do know what weave smells like, please let us know, because
Yeah.
I have no clue what weave smells like. Maybe old rancid weave, like like a weave that's just been on somebody's head for a very, very long time.
Yeah. I've come into encounters with weave. There is a little smell, but it's not that bad. It's kind of like a little mustiness that they've drowned in perfume.
Yeah. So, no, that was a good story. That was good. That was good. But got another Florida story. Suspect busted while staring at the sun.
What?
Car theft suspect Joaquin Felicio Rosando made a big mistake while on the lam, stopping to watch the August 2017 solar eclipse. Rosando was captured while staring at the sky. He never saw it coming, but he said, and he never will see anything ever again after that.
Yeah, dude. Why do people look at it? I heard a rapper who had to cancel a show because he looked at the eclipse and he started to have blind spots in his eyes.
Yeah, don't you remember when Real Talk had to get eye surgery?
No, it was. Oh, you're joking.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, no. That would have been hysterical. That would have been fucking hysterical. I was like, yeah, man, I just fucking couldn't stop. Couldn't stare at the sun.
I have no clue what it's supposed to look like. Is it just a black hole in the sky?
See, I did find, guy I work with did have glasses, so we were going out, and we checked it out. And, like, it just, depending on where you're at, I think it was, like, in North Carolina, you got to see it, like, uphand. Like the best part. Like, everything went dark, and then everything went light again all within, like, a minute. It just it did get like it was starting to get dark and it looked like it was overcast. But with the glasses on, you could see like that the moon was in front of the sun, and it was pretty cool.
Damn.
But you had to have the glasses, and it's just yeah. So.
And I'll have to wait another 100 years or whenever it comes back.
Yeah, it was so. Yeah, that's it was pretty cool to see. No, actually, there's gonna be another one in another like 5 years. So that you got. Yeah. You got any more stories? My phone just died, so that was where I had all my stories.
No, I don't have any stories. Yeah. I totally came unprepared.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool.
Except for the weave story. I got that one.
So, but one thing we should talk about is the trade that happened with your hockey team.
Yeah.
I know you. Did we talk about this? I feel like we did.
We did. We can end this one and restart a new one for the hockey only if you want.
I think. Well, you just posted a video, right?
Yeah, but I did.
Okay. All right. I got some stories coming up. Let me see. Make sure that nothing. Florida Man, another weird series. Okay. Yeah, so Florida's known for bizarre inhabitants from the infamous zombie. The senator here. What the fuck? Okay, I got some more Florida stories. Can't get enough of these. There's just Oscar Vega. It's just such a what the hell did he do? Deputies say Oscar Vega had a toddler with him when he solicited an undercover sheriff deputy for sex. Okay, that's you know, God bless that guy. You know, listen. You gotta get things done sometimes. You know.
Yeah. Damn, I feel like moving to after all of this.
You should. I think you. You know, because like you could pass for like Cuban. You know.
Yep. Yep.
Everything would be fine. You know, you would be the Cuban guy.
Yep. Yep.
And yeah.
This is also a true story. I was walking down the street with my best friend, and someone pulled over, opened their window, and said, "Hey, look at these two homosexuals from Cuba," and drove away.
Oh shit! Oh no! But I think that's a good. I think this is a good way to end the show. Yeah, Matt. Thank you for again. Just saw your message to me.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Just everybody, thank you again. Thank you for listening in, and
you can tell them I don't actually really mind.
Okay. The reason why we're ending the show right at the current moment is because I got a message on Skype that says I need to shit so bad. Then the next message right after that was diarrhea. So, Matt, anything you want to say to the people?
No, let's make it fast.
Yeah, all right.
It's coming.
Okay, you can go. You're free to go. Go.
All right,
Matt. I'll see you next week.
See ya, buddy.
Take care, everybody. Wish Matt some good luck.
Yeah. Shit, I'm not going to war.
No, it might be from what you. So, all right. Hey, listen, dude. I have stories. I'll save them for next week because I had a few shit stories last week about myself.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Actually, you know what?
Go.
I'm gonna finish out with the shit story that I had. You could go.
All right, I'm sorry, dude. All right, see ya.
All right, bye. Okay, so the story I had was last week I had to really take a shit at Sesame Place, and what happened was I almost took a shit on the carousel, and then my daughter was fighting with me about getting on the carousel, and I normally could like handle it. She went no, and I said okay, that's all. Well, she doesn't want to go on, so there's that, and we're not doing this. It's pretty much how the conversation went. So. Yeah, you can see here that Matt needed to go take a poop. But hey, listen, everybody, thank you for listening in. I gotta find out how to fucking close this out now. Oh boy, this is great. Great. I don't know how to close it out. Oh shit! So everyone's just watching me right now. So, yeah, I know. It wasn't as good as Matt having to take a shit right now story, but nonetheless, it was still good. Okay, we closed out that window.